Hey, Pat.
Hey, Mackenzie.
Are you ready for more tears and sadness and sobbing because everybody dies in a giant fire that is residually set by All for One being locked away? Spontaneously combusts and blows up the entire prison and school and everything. I spoiled it. I'm sorry.
Has that master plan. It's like, if I'm ever caught, these machines will go off automatically.
You don't know.
It's certainly possible.
One of these times I'm just going to actually spoil something for him and just be like, hey, do you know this is what's happening?
So that you reverse psychology me. It's like, oh, well, that can't be it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, think it through. What's going to come next? What's happening next? Theorize it. Tell me what's happening in this episode.
Well, this is going to be a lot of Deku reflecting on what he needs to do. I'm curious if he's going to have a chance to talk to All Might in this one. I feel like it's going to be sort of the immediate aftermath where everybody's busy with like figuring out exactly what happened. Investigations are going on, police are doing this, and the teachers are doing that. And we need to be reminded, though, now the big plot point after the big bad evil guy is gone is there a mole? Like, that was the other big treachery idea. So I think something is going to happen in this episode to remind us of that plot point, of having the like, wait a minute, hold up. Now we have to figure this out. Now that we can focus and not worry about this over here, and the Nomu factory's been destroyed, and the, let's we gotta do some detective work. So I think we're gonna start seeing a little bit more of our police squad friends.
Ah, yeah.
Suguchi? Is it something? Forgive me. You know. But him and the cat cop.
Sonia.
I
know the cat. I should know his name. I know he's all throughout whatever, but
I think that the biggest thing is we're gonna see something about the mole, who's a bad guy amongst us.
Ready to watch.
Yeah, please. Stop me from rambling. I ramble so much.
Let's get to it.
I've used up everything inside of me.
Swear to God, if I start crying again.
It's your turn.
The Nomu we captured are just as unresponsive as the last
Release
ones.
the button.
They're basically mindless animals. We haven't gotten any new info from them. The warehouse they were kept in was completely destroyed. We'll continue our investigation, of course, but we don't know how much data we can collect.
And we haven't gotten any worthwhile information from the bar at all?
We're still looking into that, sir.
We apprehended all the Nomu, sure. But we let most of the perpetrators,
Tears
including
are
Shigaraki, slip through our fingers. Honestly, even though we captured their boss, I'd have to say this whole thing was a draw.
Don't be stupid. Our country just lost the symbol of peace. All Might's weakened body has been exposed to the world. Everyone knows the indestructible hero can be defeated now. The citizens and the villains.
It's what we get for relying too much on one pro-hero.
People now know they can raise hell with just a handful of thugs. Hate to think what that might inspire. Our initial profile of Tomura Shigaraki described him as childish and prone to tantrums. But that's obviously changed. His plans are growing more strategic. He now appears to be focused on how he can mold our society. His thought process has evolved, matured, and since All Might's out of the picture, we've lost our biggest deterrent to criminal activity. Each time the League fails, they come back stronger. And now, Shigaraki can greatly expand his sphere of influence.
Are you suggesting that all of this was part of the League's plan?
That does sound like quite a leap.
We don't know. There's only one thing I can say for certain. We must capture the League of Villains no matter what. As the police, we have to be more proactive in apprehending villains. We are not just backup. It's time we implement changes.
After the fight, we met up with Todoroki and Yayorozu. The five of us took Kachan to meet the police. The whole way there, he was silent. And then, after our worlds had been turned upside down, we finally went home.
Hey, where are you going? Dinner's ready.
Sorry, I can't!
Please tell your mom where you're going.
All Might!
You finally made it.
Are you okay?
It sure took you long enough.
All Might!
Texas Smash! You made a promise, but as it turns out, you can't keep your word. If you kids had gotten hurt, it would have all been in vain. You've got some bad influences. Young Midoriya, listen. I'm officially retired as a pro. It's clear that my body isn't going to allow me to fight another battle. The last sparks of One for All have left my body, and my muscle form won't last for any significant amount of time. I can't protect you when you put yourself in danger now, and you're always rushing in to try and help no matter what I tell you, destroying your body over and over. Yet back there, you managed to rescue your friend without being injured or getting into a fight. I'm so proud of you. From here on out, I will devote myself to training you. You're stuck with me, so let's keep working hard together.
Thank you. Nothing would make me happier. All Might.
What'd I say about keeping your word, you little crybaby? I thought we agreed that you'd stop it with the waterworks.
Only a slight pain lingered on my cheek. I barely felt it, so I knew it was true. All Might's reign as top hero had come to an end.
You've saved thousands of people's lives over these many years, though it cost you your body and strength. As a citizen, a hero, and the principal, I cannot express how grateful we all are to you. However, given everything that's happened, there are many who do not believe you should continue as a teacher at UA. Some are pointing out that our troubles began when you started working here. They're worried the children will continue to be caught in the crossfire and that you can't protect them anymore. It is a delicate situation. Nevertheless, I believe I know what we need to do to ease the concerns the public has expressed. We must strengthen the faith people have in the heroes we have left. It's true, the threat we face is still troubling, but we will protect and train with more focus and diligence than ever before. That is why we're going to implement a plan I've had in mind for a while. I'm counting on you to convince the students' families.
Sure you'll be all right by yourself? Yeah, we need to sit down with everyone in Class A by day's end, right? So we'll divide and conquer. I'll take this place, and you can move on to the next person we have to convince.
I do appreciate that.
Oh, please
My
come
like
on
of
inside.
Bakugo
We're
from
so
episode 1
honored.
on is just
Thank you.
goes up.
I can't believe All Might is in our home.
Be cool, Mom. It's totally fine.
Oh no!
You probably already know why I'm here. You received a notice that UA is moving our students to dormitories?
Yes, about that. I read the letter, and I won't allow it.
Wait, what? But yesterday you said...
I've thought about it since then, and I've changed my mind. Izuku has admired you for so long, even though he never developed a quirk as a kid. And then, miraculously, one suddenly appeared. But ever since enrolling at UA, my child just keeps getting hurt. Look at his arms. He can't keep this up. One fight, one villain, and he might never use them again. I watched you on TV, and I saw what that man did to you. As a regular citizen, I'm so thankful for your bravery. But as a mother, I was terrified. Izuku wants to be just like you. But if he follows your path, his future will be filled with blood. So I'm sorry. Oh, help me! I'm here! But he's my son. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Izuku. Back when you were quirkless, you were always so happy just watching the heroes do their jobs. Maybe it was better that way. I don't know.
That's not true!
Honey, I told you I'd support you, but that I wouldn't stop worrying. Do you remember that? And I know all you want is to keep going to UA. But I can't take it anymore. Izuku!
This must be heartbreaking. You looked up to me, followed in my footsteps. I know what it means to you to study in my alma mater, and to give it all up after working so hard.
I'm sorry. I'll go talk to him.
Mom, it doesn't have to be UA. Here, look at this. You too, All Might. I got a letter at the hospital. It's from the boy I saved at the training camp. Coda, someone who hated heroes and quirks, wrote to thank me for saving him. I know I'm hopeless and make you worry all the time. But still, when I read this note, even if it was just for a moment, it made me feel like a real hero. I was so happy.
I see.
I know who I'm meant to be, and that's what I'll train for! At UA or not, I swear it!
Young Midoriya. You are not just an aspiring hero following in my footsteps. You are on your own path toward greatness. As your teacher, I must walk beside you.
I'm afraid I haven't been upfront, ma'am. Please allow me to try again. I believe that young Izuku is the right person to succeed me. That is, he is my choice to become the world's next symbol of peace.
The heroes at UA know that things can't continue as they've been. We're committed to ensuring the safety of our students from here on out. It's our top priority. Look not at the current UA, but toward the future. Will you allow me to devote myself to young Izuku? Together we will go beyond. I will lift him up. And I will protect your son, even if it costs me my life.
Are you okay?
I can't. I mean, you are Izuku's reason for living. It's not that I hate you or UA. It's just, I want Izuku to be safe and happy. All Might, don't give up your life. He needs you to protect him, raise him. If you can promise me you'll do that, then he can return to UA.
Oh, Mom.
I promise.
Izuku, if you're going to go back to this school, you have to be so careful.
Of course. I won't make you worry.
Mr. All Might, please, take good care of my boy.
Just call your mom, Deku. Just once a week, call your mom. Like
After that. Special prison for villains.
I lost to you, All Might. The struggle I put up was truly pitiful. But it is you who failed in the end. Beating me put you on a course that led you closer to your students. You missed your opportunity to vanish. You lost your chance to die. A teacher's job is to help his student become independent. When a student relies on a master and that master disappears, the student's hatred grows, allowing him to walk the path of a true leader. Mine has comrades, and he's learned how to increase their number. You'll be fine, Tomura Shigaraki. Take all this experience, loathing, and regret, and use it as you move forward. Now, it's your turn.
Here's the preview!
No previews.
What were we talking about before? I didn't realize that certain parts get removed. I apologize. I was talking.
So we got a lot to talk about. Wherever you want to start.
And repeat, call your mom, Deku. Just talk to her every once in a while. That's it. She just needs to know you're okay. And I really thought All Might was going to tell her there. That, like, I mean, and he did say he is my choice for being my predecessor or the next person, and he's going to be the next symbol of hope. But he didn't say that he gave him the power. Because I thought that was going to be the tipping point to make her like, oh, like, I guess he has to go to UA because you're the only one that knows how your power works.
Was there ever a moment that you thought he might not go back to UA?
I thought maybe he was going to say like it doesn't matter, like I will train with you outside of whatever, like you don't have to, like you're not going to be at UA or you don't, because it sounds like they're saying he's going to be less involved at UA because the parents are maybe concerned of All Might's involvement at the school. So yeah, it could have just been more of a like, cool, after school I go train with All Might and kind of go back to the first season preschool stuff.
Preschool.
Yeah, not preschool, but preschool.
Yeah.
I loved getting to see Bakugo's mom and dad. That was very fun. And I love that he looks just like his mom. He looks like almost identical to his mom.
Yeah.
And that was sweet that Bakugo had that brief moment. Super quiet. He's like, and then walked in. I loved seeing Jiro's parents. That was fun. And where obviously some influence in her power came just because her dad's a rock star musician.
Her mom had the same kind of ears.
Oh, did she? I didn't catch that. And she had a cool shirt. It was like Deep Dope or something.
Yeah. I know that's a popular cosplay shirt and reference without referencing shirt kind of stuff. Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't think that far ahead. I knew there would be the shift up and Endeavor was going to be in the #1 spot, but he's pissed that it was handed to him and not...
Much like another character. Can you think who? Yeah.
And he wanted to earn it, so he hates that he now will never be able to claim #1 because All Might's retired.
We also got to see Todoroki's sister.
And no, it was just the one sister, because there was a couple siblings in the
he
flashback.
Had he had some siblings, but you got to see his older sister.
And they seem to have a good relationship. They seemed friendly with each other.
Yeah.
And who else did we see? Anybody? I like the banter between All Might and Aizawa. Just like, I owe you a drink. No, I owe you a drink.
I mostly just wanted to point it out. Deku's mom's feelings, which we did. Actually, I think I might have messed up on the shirts. This one might be his dress shirt because dressing up for All Might dress shirt. It might have been the same shirt. I don't even know. But if you speak Japanese or can read Japanese, please let me know because that would be fun. Also, we kind of touched on it, but we didn't really touch on it. Bakugo confronting All Might.
Yeah. I forgot that much earlier in the show, he was curious if it was like... Or am I thinking Todoroki?
Todoroki.
Okay, because he said, like, are you like a love child of All Might's or something?
Yeah.
So... Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like our conversation that Bakugo and Todoroki are contenders to learn of that are still on the table. I mean, I don't know. Bakugo is definitely knows more than he lets on, I assume. So, or at least thinks about things a lot. So, we'll see.
Anything else?
I don't think so. Did we cover everybody they visited? I'm excited to see what these dorms look like. I want to see what a superhero college looks, So...
Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. We'll have to find out next time. In the meantime, everybody, thank you so much for fanning out with us.
Fans out.
Plus Ultra.